Welcome back. Now for some sports news. VVS Lakshman announced his retirement from international cricket with immediate effect, bringing down the curtains on a glorious career spanning 16 years. The 37-year-old, one of the finest batsmen in contemporary cricket, said that he felt it was the right time to bid adieu to the game, which he played with great pride for the country. Lakshman, who was picked in the Indian squad for the two-match test series against New Zealand beginning here from the 23rd of August, surprisingly chose to hang his boots with immediate effect without taking the opportunity to bow out of international cricket in front of his home crowd. Lakshman, who earned the title of very special for his style and flair, played 134 tests, getting more than 8,000 runs at an average of 45.97. He scored 1,700s and 56 half-centuries in the longer format of the game.
I would like to announce my retirement from international cricket with immediate effect. It's been 16 years since I've made my international debut for India, and I feel it's the right time for me to move on. I think I had a lot of chats with all my teammates, and I think it's very emotional, and it was unbelievable the kind of love and affection they shared, and obviously they were surprised because they didn't expect that from me. I will be very satisfied with the decision I've taken, and I'll definitely never regret that I've taken this decision. I must say and I must agree that I must have disappointed a lot of my well-wishers, starting with my family. I'm sure my family would have walked into this ground and would have loved watching me play my last test match for the country. But saying that, while there is disappointment, and I'm sincerely apologizing to all my well-wishers across the world, and more importantly in Hyderabad.
The All India Tennis Association has finally flexed its muscle and dropped Mahesh Bhupathi and Rohan Bopanna from the Indian team for the Davis Cup matches against New Zealand. Leander Paes, on the other hand, has opted out of this tie due to fatigue and his other international commitments. The AITA took the decision after the controversy during the Olympic selection process. Somdev Devarman will also not be a part of the team due to an injury. So only a 6-member team will go on tour to New Zealand.
According to the decision of the selection committee, the 6 players were selected as a squad, out of which 4 players will be nominated to ITF as per the rules in the beginning of September. These players they are mainly in the order of their ranking in the professional circuit. So they are Yuki Bhambri, Vishnu Vardhan, Saket Maineni, Divij Sharan, Sanam Singh and Sriram Balaji. Due to the Olympic selection process and the problems we had at that time, Executive Committee gave the direction that unless the code of conduct and line of action is decided against the players who refuse to abide by the selection process of the AITA, Mr. Rohan Bopanna and Mr. Mahesh Bhupathi should not be considered for this time.
Chief Justice of India, Sarosh Homi Kapadia, called upon High Court judges to endeavour strengthening the integrity of the judiciary, as it was a vital matter of public expectation and the entire society against numerous odds. In his address, he also highlighted that the courts are required to appreciate their proper role within the ambit of the Constitution. The Chief Justice further observed that the powers and process of the government are in conflict with the morality of law, an issue that needs to be tackled logically. Besides Justice Kapadia, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, Law Minister Salman Khurshid and Chief Minister of Maharashtra State, Prithviraj Chavan, attended the function.
In the past, the integrity of the judiciary was taken for granted. Today, judicial integrity is a matter of strong public expectation. This is the vital difference which, ladies and gentlemen, we must keep in mind. And I expect the High Court judges of the future and the entire judiciary to endeavor to fulfill this expectation of the people of judicial integrity.
The Bombay High Court is and has been a spectacular bulwark of freedom in independent India. Its landmark decisions have contributed to a legal and jurisprudential architecture of fairness, freedom, social justice, and human rights. Its celebrated judgments in specialized branches of law, such as intellectual property, cyber laws, securities and banking law, corporate laws, and the international commercial arbitration have vastly enriched our understanding of the evolving legal regimes in these new complicated areas.
Finance Minister P. Chidambaram today said that there is need to revive investment across the board. Chidambaram asked bankers to identify issues hampering investment, adding that consumers should be encouraged to buy consumer durables to keep the engine of manufacturing going. The Finance Minister said that banks have been asked to convert ATMs to also accept cash. Bank ATMs will be doubled from the existing figure of 63,000 in 2 years.
EMIs must be kept at an affordable level so that people will buy two-wheelers, buy cars, buy refrigerators, buy washing machines, cooking ranges, mixies, grinders, whatever. That is what will keep the engine of manufacturing going. Bank loan is the right of every student who meets the parameters. No bank can turn away an applicant. Every application for a bank loan must be received and acknowledged. And every deserving candidate must be given the loan if the student meets the parameters.
More news lined up on the other side of this short break.